All right, so here's the young upstart, Raul Rosas Jr. I'm not sure that any fighter has taken this fan base and this sport by storm the way this 18-year-old has over the last 12 months.
18 years old, John. That just speaks to where the game is going. And Raul Rosas Jr. is at the head of it. He's at the forefront. He's a kid that started off as a striker, but once he wrestled someone and got really stuck, he realized he needed to round out the skills. He had to be about 12 years old. So we are now seeing the next level of mixed martial arts, and it starts with this young man right here.
His popularity has absolutely soared. The question beckons, though, how good is Raul Rosas Jr. now relative to his fighting prime? We should get some answers in the octagon here tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov, always ready to engage. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Raul El Niño Problema Rosas Jr. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here we are, Newark, New Jersey, the Prudential Center. You know, some people call this the armpit of America. I'm having a good time, I don't know.
It's a beautiful place, a beautiful arena. And the fans here are ready to explode the moment something exciting happens. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Getting him out here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Rosas Jr. Making all these shots count. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh.
Constantly a moving target. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Midway through round one.
Nice.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Rosas Jr. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. All right, feet on the hips here. Relentless pressure from the top by Rosas Jr. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Final seconds here of round one. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Round two straight ahead.
All right, we lost that round based on the ground back. We need to avoid that. This is what we trained in the gym. Stuff those takedowns and keep the fight on the feet.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Good jab. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Nurmagomedov. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Seems as though he's not going to be deterred. He wants a sub.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Khabib's in half guard. Side control now. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Great submission defense. Great job landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Seconds winding down in round 2. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. 10 minutes in the books.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Good job out there. You can keep doing exactly that. Change up your strikes. Your boxing looks great. Your kickboxing down low looks awesome. And that head kick, that's your winner.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
That takedown was timed beautiful. That was a slick transition.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nurmagomedov.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up.
This is a terrible position.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Rosas Jr.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. All these actions, though, these big actions, gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Rosas Jr.'s eye appears to be closing up by the second.
He's gotta be careful here.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Nurmagomedov.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Nurmagomedov, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, nice work in there. Excellent ground control. You're really showing the judges that you're in charge. Next time we get it down to the ground, I want you to start.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything in 10 minutes.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Khabib's in half guard. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Oh, nice.
Working out of the half guard here. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's got good body position, yup. Yes, smart adjustment, yup.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Khabib's back in full mount. Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Big ground and pound.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
All right, nice work in there. Excellent ground control. You're really showing the judges that you're in charge. Next time we get it down to the ground, I want you to start.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
5th and final round, forthcoming.
Beautiful jab land.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Big double leg, double change. You see him put himself into the half guard. Like the control, yep. There it is, now he's going to mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Work to get back to the guard now.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Let's go! Get him off! Get him off!
Making all these shots count.
Oh, right into mouth.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be playing. Heel hook looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Went for the inside leg kick. And straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-46, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant.